You want to talk about abuse?
I forgot who it was.
Mr. Simpson, Mr. Aiden Simpson. Why do I remember these things? Well, he was a neighbor that lived across the street from us during that time when I was from 7 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
And he drove a big Caterpillar and graded the roads. He straightened out the gravel and
Right.
kept it level, and that's good.
Uh-huh.
And it was fun when he would go past. I would run as fast as I could to the front of the house to wave to him
Right.
as he passed. And then on Sunday mornings, when he got the newspaper and we did, and he would read the funnies to me. I was old enough to
Right.
read myself, but we always went over, and they had two high school children. And so I was over reading with him one Sunday morning, and I guess his wife was in the kitchen or somewhere. And he wanted me to sit on his lap while he read the paper, And then he was like kissing my neck and stuff, and he said, this is like a little baby. And then he slipped his hand up my skirt. And I almost died. And I said, I have to go home.
Right.
And so I never went back. But he said, this is just a little secret.
Right.
Our secret, we won't tell. And I didn't.
You didn't tell anybody.
I didn't tell anybody until one time when I was home on visiting my family, and I was with Opal and Alpha, and I said, we happened to be talking about our neighbors, and I said, remember Mr. Simpson?
Right.
And I told them, and they gasped and said, and then Alpha said, well, you know what? When I was sleeping at Grandma and Grandpa's one time, and Grandpa reached down and touched me when I was.
That's crazy.
And then Opal said, well, one time when she was taking a nap in the afternoon at home, and Dale's husband, another sister's, he touched her when he was.
Wow. How old were you
And
guys
we
when
were
you were having?
all just amazed that and they'd never said it.
How old were you when you were having? Do you remember when you were having that conversation with the two of them?
My goodness, I was probably in my 40s or 50s.
Oh, this is decades later.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Well, you don't even think about it.
Right. Right.
Until somebody brings up the name.
Right. And you mentioned something, and then both of them. That's crazy.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Wow.
And it's been happening all this.
Right. Yeah. Like, what else can you say? You know what I mean? Wow, that's crazy.